Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Luca's currently running laps around the living room, so apologize for the noise. But anyways, yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be doing another Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. If you do like this video, as always, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. Join membership if you'd like to for any extended readings. We did post an extended just earlier after the last video with a lot of channel messages from today's reading, so definitely join if you're interested. I post there almost daily with extra messages. So yeah, if you do like my readings, I really appreciate it. It also really helps support the channel, support the growth of the channel, allows me to keep posting videos like this. And then also I do have a PayPal link in the description box as well if you guys ever want to donate there instead. And then also an Amazon wish list if you'd rather, donate anything off the wish list. I do have tarot cards, and of course you can donate anything off Amazon as well. So thank you so much, and thank you to those who do donate. It really does mean a lot to me. And anyways, we're gonna get into this reading. So before I start this reading, I was hearing just like two channel messages. I was hearing something about mildew, which is very random. Also Summertime Sadness, that song. So maybe go listen to that to see if it relates to your situation. But anyways, so getting into this reading, first off, I'm getting something about a masculine who was in just like a connection in the past that was very unstable. One was someone who was not very committed. I feel like this masculine was committed to the connection, whereas this other person was very in and out. They were in a very player energy. Sometimes they were committed, sometimes they weren't, which I mean ultimately means you're not very committed. And I think like he just grew to kind of like learn, like, why am I in this connection? Like, it was kind of like contemplating life a little bit, like, how did I get here? Like, he just kind of seems like he's in this place of contemplation right now. I also, from this card, I'm getting something like someone could have lived in an apartment building or something, or a complex or something with like a group living place. And I feel like with the lines on this card, I feel like there's like pulsating noise or sound or something coming from someone's apartment. So on one hand, it could be like someone does music or something, or listens to music a lot. That could be what it is. Maybe someone for self-care goes and listens to music, or someone plays music. It also could be, though, that there was like a lot of fights or something in this relationship, and maybe other people in the building were hearing this a lot. Maybe they've got complaints about it. Maybe there was a lot that just went on and there was some noise coming from this apartment. I don't know. Something about sound I'm getting here. Also, someone here could have a dog. That has come out a few times in the last few readings. So these people definitely could have had a dog, and there definitely could have been like more than just two people living in this place. Like there could have been other people, or again, it just could just be that it's an apartment building. So yeah, that's what I was getting from this past connection with a masculine and this other person who seems like a karmic person, as we always are talking about. I also was getting, it's kind of strange if you look at these two cards, they both have rings on them. So I do feel like these people could have been married in the past. This could have been a marriage that didn't go right, like it led to divorce or something like that. Or there's something about marriage on this masculine's mind, or that's like ultimately what he wanted in this connection. It just didn't work out that way. Especially like with the fire on the one ring. I feel like it's just like something went wrong here. And yeah, so he could have been married in the past. I also feel like this masculine is thinking about all the time that has passed with this person, almost feeling like maybe this was time wasted, like he's wasted his time, he's getting older, like, is this really how I want to keep living my life? Like, especially with the tree rings here, like it's definitely about some time passing. So this could have been a while that he was with this person, or, something like that. But I'm also getting, like with the rings on the tree, something about growth, especially with the flowers here too. I do feel like this is someone who's grown in this connection. It's taught him a lot about what he does want and doesn't want in a connection. So I definitely feel like this is a masculine who has worked through his karma a lot. And is really thinking about now, like, what am I passionate about? What do I want to do in life? What's meant for me? What's not? That kind of thing. Like really doing some deep thinking. Thinking a lot about their future as well, like what do I see myself doing in the next few years, like because they don't want to be in the same place anymore, it seems. Like what actions do I take next, and like what would a family be like what do I want it to look like, who do I want it to be with, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm seeing there. And then down here, like with the Seven of Wands, I am feeling like it's almost like someone breaking out of their own personal prison. Obviously someone here could have tattoos. There could be fights or arguments, again, that happen in this connection. You could see it in the one tattoo here. And someone here also could have a mustache. That could be a very random thing as well. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is someone kind of like metaphorically like wanting to break out of their current lifestyle. Like they're not happy with what it is. I also, with this card, randomly was hearing commission for your work. So something like that could be significant. Also, the number 7 could be significant. We do have it twice here with 7 of Cups and 7 of Wands. So that could be something significant, or the number 77. And then also with this card, I was hearing, actually with this one, 7 of Cups, I was hearing wave after wave, wave after wave, slowly drifting away. So I almost feel like, I don't know, when I hear that, I almost get like a vibe of like someone just like drifting through life, like aimlessly, not really knowing exactly where they're going. And now I feel like he's at this point where he's like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I'm tired of this phase of my life and not being really like happy with where I am. So I don't know, I was just getting that vibe. And then we have like this reading's really interesting. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have, where was it down here? The 5 of Cups with the King of Cups. I feel like there's someone here, like this masculine, he is at some points in time very like emotionally balanced, like he's ready to take some action, he wants a new beginning, like he's like, I'm gonna do this, like I'm ready for something new. Like he just gets on this vibe of like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Like he dreams about a new beginning, and he also like, I feel, sits right at the edge, like is about to do something. Like I almost see him like typing out a message to like a divine feminine or something, like getting really ready to make this phone call to like the love of his life or something like that. But then suddenly he decides not to do it, or he goes back on it. And almost goes back into the state of like kind of like self-pity, like, you know, goes back into his sadness and just sits there kind of like moping around like, nah, this won't work out. Like, see the flowers even, like the flowers are being drowned. Like maybe he had flowers he wanted to give to you, and now they're just, it's like a metaphor, like they're just drowning now in the water. Like he's like, never mind, I won't actually do it. Like I kind of get this vibe of like back and forth, especially because we have the 2 of Pentacles up here, which is all about someone being kind of unstable, which is interesting because it's right next to the King of Cups as well, which is all about like being emotionally stable. But then we have someone who's not emotionally stable. It's like going back and forth between the both. Also, I just want to mention there is something about water here again. Someone could be traveling over water, or something to do with a boat once again. This could be part of the thing that he's like going back and forth on, is about traveling. So I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, a lot of back and forth energy. And I also feel like he's almost like mad at himself in a way. Like he kind of like pities himself sometimes, but at the same time he's like annoyed with himself, like, why didn't I just do it? Like I should have just, you know, like took the leap. Like, oh, I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Like it's almost like self-torture a little bit here. Yeah. And then also with the Star card here, guys, I'm feeling like, again, someone's like ready to take flight, and they're almost like ready to send, I feel like, a social media message, like something over social media or online. It could be like looking at someone's stuff and like getting ready to reach out to them or something like that. I definitely feel like this is a person who watches someone online or regularly fantasizes about someone at night. In terms of divine feminine, this is how I feel like this person feels about them. Again, they sit right on the edge. Like maybe even this person sits out at night and like looks at the stars and feels connected in some way. But I'm getting this vibe of someone just being like, oh, like, why can't I just do it? Like I just need to do it. Like I need to reach out to this person. Like they're so close, I feel. And they just sit there fantasizing, and then they go and try and like manifest you or something instead. Like instead of actually reaching out, they just go back to like praying for you, meditating, praying that this will just magically happen for them. Which, I mean, obviously to some extent manifesting can do that, but then I feel like at this point it's almost like they have to take some inspired action. I feel like the universe is kind of like guiding them towards that, so that's why they feel so like antsy about it a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm getting there. And I also feel like I pulled a couple extra cards in this reading. I do feel like there's a friend that's also encouraging him to do this as well. There's someone, like a close family member or friend, that's like, yeah, you can do it. Like, you should do it. Like, I believe in you. Like, I feel like there's someone on his side that is encouraging him to do this as well. I also earlier on was seeing that he's trying to find information on you, divine feminine. Like, This emperor, I'm pretty sure this is an emperor in this reading as well. There's an emperor that was trying to find information on an empress, trying to see what she's doing, and specifically trying to ask around or look around to see if you're dating someone else or currently seeing someone else right now. I know we've talked about this before, but I'm seeing it specifically coming out in this reading. They are confused a little bit about if you are seeing another person right now, and they really want to know before they reach out. This is the person that just like overanalyzes every little detail before they actually reach out. But yeah, this person, this masculine, whoever this is, they have a lot going on in their mind right now. They are like thinking about how this will change their life if they reach out to you, how a long-term commitment would work between a divine feminine and this divine masculine. They're like, well, like, what if she doesn't forgive me? Like, does she or like, does she hate me still? Like, will she forgive me for something I did in the past? Like, if there's anything that went wrong between you two, this person's thinking about it. They're like, I don't know, like, will she be over it or still be mad at me? Like, and I also have been seeing someone again is dieting or exercising to try and look better, and they're also like worried about their appearance in front of you, something about their appearance. I keep seeing them think about food. Maybe they're thinking about food you used to make them or something. But yeah, this person is just overthinking every little detail of like how they're going to come towards you. They're also thinking about like a home that they just recently bought or are planning to buy or live in. They're thinking about like, can I provide enough for this divine feminine? Can I be their provider? Like, will they find this like enough or something like that? And I feel like the distance between you and this divine masculine, or like, other way around, like divine feminine, divine masculine, the distance between you two is really eating him up inside. And it, like, honestly, he's kind of doing it to himself by not just communicating with you, but it's like really starting to get to him that he hasn't communicated yet. I'm still seeing, again, someone wanting to travel, to show up at your door, to be brave, to talk to you in person. I'm also seeing something about him needing to like potentially close a business or end a contract with someone to be able to move as well. There could be sacrifices involved, which is also what makes it difficult to make this move or reach out towards you, or like maybe that's why there's so many things going on in his head. He's like, well, this has to change and this will have to change. Like, there's basically, it's going to be a big life overhaul if like he does decide to move towards a connection with you. I'm seeing like there's a lot of things that have to change, a lot of variables. There also could even be something about kids involved, or leaving certain like kids behind. If like he was with this other person who had kids, like it could be hard to leave them behind if he got to know them really well or something. Yeah, so also another message, if you worked on a business project or was in business with a karmic person or something, I see this karmic person potentially in the past trying to like steal his work or trying to take credit for something he did or made. Or maybe this karmic person now wants the rights to something that they both worked on together, despite it being more of his work or like something he created. And maybe part of the sacrifice is giving up and letting this person have it to be able to move forward. Like, I feel like there could be something, like this could have been what we've been seeing in past readings about like a business partnership, like in plagiarism, stuff like that was coming out. Yeah, I feel like someone might be trying to take credit for his work, and like that's part of the reason he's being held back, like fighting for, the rights to this work or whatever. But I feel like ultimately he's like trying to decide now, like, is it even worth it? Like, do I just move forward and start over, let this person have it? Like, I feel like because it's causing a lot of friction or something here. It could be something to do with marketing or advertising as well. Maybe someone works in marketing or advertising. Yeah, so this could be what a fight is about between him and a karmic person. And I do see him getting like advice from a close friend or family member as well on this whole situation. Like, I keep seeing that, something about, at least like it seems like he has someone close to him that he's able to talk to about these things, that is kind of helping him through it as well. This person could even be involved in the business as well. But yeah, I'm seeing him like he's like, I feel calmly trying to have a conversation with this person in like a very reasonable manner, with this karmic person. But I feel like I'm hearing blowing it out of proportion. Like, I feel like this person just doesn't want to have a reasonable conversation about it. There also could be some kind of miscommunication here. It's just like this other person is being very stubborn about what they want. They feel like they're entitled to something. They also feel like they're losing control over this situation or over this masculine in general, like this other person. Like they're just losing control over everything. And they really don't like that. Whoever this other person is very controlling. They really like to just be like in charge of everything. They like to tell people what to do, I feel. And they just don't like the fact that this masculine is like now making decisions for himself or wants to change something. They really don't like that. I also was randomly hearing something about a coffee shop again in this reading, which we've heard a few times now. But yeah, on the plus side, guys, I will say I am seeing something in the future about like an award or a prize coming soon to someone here. Like someone is going to get recognized for their work and it's going to make them very happy, I feel. This might even be a masculine praising a divine feminine for her work or who she is as a person publicly, like some sort of display of affection. Like we did kind of talk about that in past readings. For some, I even see him wanting to work with you on something like a project or a business proposal. I'm getting like the whole power couple vibes again. And I'm seeing like a friend or a close family member agreeing a divine feminine would be good for this position. So like someone that he's close to or is like maybe met you before or knows something about you is like, yeah, like I think that's a good idea. Like I do feel like she would be a good fit for whatever this is. For some, this could just be like including you in the family, like, you know, a marriage proposal. He's like, what do you think? Like, do you think like blah, 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 this would work out? Like something like that. But for others, I'm also seeing that you guys might create something maybe together that does really well or ends up in the spotlight somehow. Like I'm seeing like fame in the future for you guys. Something about fame or just like being very well known, even just like around your city or somewhere. There's something that is popular or is seen in the public eye. This could be like a product or a business you guys launch together or a song you produce. Something like this is what I'm getting between the two of you. I'm also still seeing something, again, guys, about a park that's significant or you two reconciling outdoors. I keep getting that, something about a park or outdoors somehow that's involved here. And there's also a lot of praying and meditation going on as well, coming from this divine masculine. I just keep seeing him like laying in bed, dreaming about you or looking at photos of you. Definitely, like I'm strongly getting that, guys. Like if you have any photos online or if he has old pictures of you, like guarantee he's like laying in bed looking at them. This man is definitely, this man, woman, whoever, you know, is definitely fantasizing is all I can say. Like they're definitely dreaming about you and dreaming about their life with you. Almost a little too much of fantasizing and not enough doing maybe sometimes. But yeah, but I am seeing like he's taking small steps towards you every single day. This is not someone who's ready to give up or anything like that. Also, some other random messages. This masculine could also read a lot. He could be someone that really likes reading, really likes books, or is like an author or writes articles or something, or just does a lot of writing for a living. They could be like wanting to write a book in the future. Maybe that's something that has to do with the fame or has to do with something to do with you, divine feminine. Maybe he's writing you something. I am getting a lot about communication coming up. Like it's there. The communication is showing up. Like it's going to be coming regardless. Like I'm seeing it. This masculine wants to reach out to you. Again, he's right on the fence about this. So I do see him definitely taking his time writing something and expressing something. But yeah, in the future, it looks to be like that there's also some kind of family reunion. There's some sort of healing. I keep seeing something about a family reunion or family members involved and like also a homecoming of some sort. Yeah, so someone could be coming home or coming back to their hometown or like returning to where you are, something like that as well. So that's what I'm seeing for this reading. I'm also just quickly going to show you guys the little extra cards I pulled. So I do have driving to divine feminine's house, coming soon, something happening fast in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Remember, guys, timing is different for everyone. I also have I wasn't ready to commit in the past, but now I'm ready. And then we have, of course, praying, meditation, religious practice. This came out so many times for this masculine. And then we have the star here, something about a starfish or star. This could just mean wishes coming true. We have the whale, which has to do with flowers as well. I do see a masculine bringing you flowers. I keep getting that message. We have a map too, so someone could be, you know, GPSing your house, trying to figure out how to get back to you or something like that. Someone could be traveling soon. We have arches, which honestly, it reminds me of like a wedding or something all the time, like whenever I see arches, but also could be just like something to do with a park as well, or something about a dry, deserty area I was getting as well from this card, in mountains in the background there. And then also we have this card that says, I am the one thing in my life I can control. So I feel like this masculine sometimes might feel like his life is a little out of control, and like he really tries to, I think, maintain his own stability and like works really hard. This is probably someone that puts a lot of effort into their work. And I feel like they're very much, I always get like that earth energy vibe, like very much like focused on the earthly matters and sometimes not so much on other things. I don't know. So I feel like maybe someone puts their work first, and they find it hard, like, to sometimes, I think, like, express themselves and things like that, because expressing themselves and being emotional means being out of control, you know, like not fully in control anymore. So I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. Anyways, my cat's sitting on me again, guys. I'm really hot. I'm so done with this reading. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. Join membership, definitely, if you want to see the extended channel messages that we had from earlier today, or any of the extendeds I post every single day pretty much. That's just a join button below the video or in the description box. If you would like to donate to the channel, is the PayPal link in the description box as well, guys. Thank you so much to anyone who does donate. It really, really does help. I also have an Amazon wish list too if you ever want to donate cards or something. I love when you guys do that as well, or anything on Amazon. I think you can do that too. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Right, bye.